Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy upcoming Earth Day, I guess. They dropped a ton of new stuff yesterday. A ton of new stuff. Machine Zone, they're just like, man, let's just throw everything at them all at once. Let's give them a new hero. Um, I'm not actually sure how to pronounce it. Nyx? Is it Nyx or Nynx? Nyx or Nynx? However, I'm gonna figure it out eventually, guys. Uh, anyways, it's a new hero. He looks pretty dang good. He's definitely gonna be the new thing. Now, I'm not saying go run and buy packs to get them because I'm not sure how far you can really get with the packs. Like, you may not be able to level them up enough to make it. It's always worth waiting. It's always worth waiting. So I'm definitely gonna wait. But yeah, he looks pretty good. He's got your typical hero stuff. He's got this Moogle Fort unlock. Actually, I have no idea what this does. I'm guessing there's some kind of Moogle Fort on the map that you can capture. I don't know. If you guys know, I missed that whole fort component that they introduced to the game. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, in terms of his actual buffs, so and this is his hero skills. This isn't his mastery. The ones that really stood out to me is this Luna Order of Heroes. Like, that's pretty cool. So when you have Luna in the Order of Heroes, I guess you get these additional buffs as if you have the skill leveled up. But you're going to need to get them to 56 for that. And I was looking around, some people have them. A lot of people have them at 51. So I'm guessing like that's like there's probably some barrier around there. So or maybe that's just where people got tired of leveling them. I did ask around, and he starts taking medals using his medals at level 35. So to go from 35 to 36, it's 1 million medals. To go from 36, so every level he uses medals, and it starts off at a million. The next couple are a million, and then like 1.2 million. So yeah, it's going to be tough to get them much above 35 with the packs they're giving you. Now I don't know. There's more stuff we'll get into. I'll just stick with the hero skills for now, though. Mercenary attack, I kind of like this one. 6 trillion, 3 trillion mercenary HP. I really want Guardians to be good again. I want people to be able to defend with Guardians and not have to use your troop supplies, because all your level 12 troops die with your troop supplies. But if you had Guardians, and if you could survive with Guardians, definitely it'd be so much nicer to have Guardians. Then you could have as many T12 troops or lesser troops as you want. And yeah, I kind of like that idea of like not having to dismiss my troops to make me stronger, right? The more troops you have, you should be stronger for having more troops. You shouldn't have to dismiss them to not lose. So hopefully this makes Guardians good. So there's this one, and then the armor's pretty good too, 9 trillion. So yeah, that would be pretty. I don't think there's too many buffs for Guardians right now. Crystal holding, so he's definitely going to be used for holding the crystal. I'm pretty sure anyway. Elemental attack's pretty good. Elemental HP and armor, we're not too concerned about. He buffs the mech troops, kind of cool. And mechs are good for crystal battles. So he's definitely going to be a crystal monster, and lightning troops. And lightning troops are good in crystal. So right on, pretty decent buffs. Warrior buff, okay. Yeah, every little bit helps, I guess. You're gonna have to level them actually 33. So you can get some of these if you get a pack. They have it set up now. And what do you guys think of this? They have it set up where like if you buy 2 packs, you get 2 packs free. Like that's in a way it's kind of cool, but it's also like, oh. Like, you're basically saying I have to buy 2 packs because that's where the value is on the second pack. So that part I don't like. But anyways, yeah, so what else? Dark Mount attack. And Bahamut is an astral, I'm pretty sure. So an astral attack, Dark Mount attack, City Assault, which, yeah, I guess it's okay. It's not... Oh, wait, is this a mirror? Oh, Glocka, so another Order of Heroes buff increase. I like the idea of this. To me, this is a cool idea. I like that idea. Like, yeah, it's a little bit different of a buff. We haven't seen, or at least I haven't noticed that one anywhere else. And whatever this is, unlocks Fort Assault Special Battle Boost. So a boost that helps you out when you're attacking forts. Anyways, that's kind of cool. I'm digging them. His mastery skills are pretty awesome too, but I don't think somebody was saying you don't get mastery skill points until you get some pretty high level, like 50 probably, or maybe yeah, probably 50. So even though you can unlock these at 21, you can't actually put any points into them until you get him leveled up enough. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, more Guardian buffs here, or mercenary troops in general. But again, I want Guardians to be good again. I think that'd be cool. So hopefully, the mercenary attack's definitely going to be an important one for everything. Like, because mercenaries, you can use them behind your troop supplies. So that's going to be really useful to get the mercenary attack, and the elemental attack's kind of the same situation. March size boost, pretty big march size boost. We've got Dark Mount attack. Yeah. I guess you guys can go through all this, but and his mirrors are pretty dang cool. Maybe not the Disrupted Realm, but this one buffs monsters. So if you throw in like 4 or 5 of his mirror in a monster march, it's going to make it quite a bit better. So yeah, all in all, it's kind of what you would expect from a hero. I don't think he offers anything that like you have to get him to be competitive. I think you don't need him, but at some point it's definitely going to be nice to have him. He's probably definitely good for crystal battles, but probably pretty good for defense because he has a lot of troop buffs, a lot of mercenary. Like if you can use guardians. Now again, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to make guardians useful, but kind of a cool, definitely good for defensive purposes. Like every one of his buffs except for the crystal ones are going to help you out on a defensive situation. So I gotta like that. I think he adds. Somebody was saying he adds like 5 BT power or something. So maybe more once you level him up. So yeah, if you're worried about your power, which I guess that's going to be the new normal. Everybody's going to have BT pretty soon if you don't have it already. Once they start dropping this stuff for free. So that came out. The new hero, pretty cool. We've got a new fishing location. And okay, yeah, I already used my bait, but I did write down what it drops. So there's 4 new kinds of bait that go along with this great grouper creek. So if you do buy the packs and you're curious what it drops, the rainbow trout drops 100,000 of Nyx's metals. So if you do 10 runs, that's like the easiest level. Like you're gonna have to do tons of runs. Maybe if you get the multiplier, of course you're gonna get more than 100,000. But anyways, I think that's probably not the best value of the baits. If you bought a pack and you're trying to do a choose your own. But then again, maybe it is if you really want to level them up. Because how else are we gonna get the metals for now? Yeah, I guess that's the question. So maybe you do want to do that one if you really want to get his buffs. But the Jade Snakehead drops sigils for the gear. And we're going to go into that gear because there's a new gear set that's came out. It's the Nyx or the... I'm pronouncing that wrong, right? NYX. Nyx? The Nyx. Yeah, we'll check out Nyx's gear because some of them's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool gear. So, yeah, we'll dive into that. Great Tag Grouper drops resources, speed ups, medals, so if you need medals to level up your heroes, that's a pretty good one. Speed up's not as good as I was hoping, but definitely T4 resources is always valuable. And it had astral sigils too. There's so many different ones. I didn't have time to really stop to look at it. It's like an assortment bag of goodies, pretty much. Again, probably not worth buying a pack just for that, but I guess if Anyways, we also have the cherry. Wow, I can't read my own writing, but some kind of cherry trout, and it drops Crepera Empowerment Sigils. So another new thing. We've got, so there's the Astrals, there's the Mounts, and then there's that other building that has like different heroes. And yeah, this one right here, this level 1 building. So we got a new king, I guess. It's the king building. We've got this Crepera Rogue. And yeah, let's take a look at them. To unlock them, you need 100,000, which is actually, I think. Oh, you need a rogue token. I'm not sure where to get those rogue tokens, to be honest. You might have to buy it in a pack right now. If anybody knows, let me know. But because that wasn't what dropped in the cherry trout. It was oh, okay, right. So it's a different, to unlock it you need this, and then to power them up you're going to need that Creepa Empowerment Sigil. So that's what it is. Pretty. This might actually be like as good as the hero, if not better, depending on what you're trying to do. Like some of this stuff's pretty good. Let's see. You got to go down a little bit to get to the good stuff, I guess. Oh, this one I was excited about. 6.5 trillion Guardian attack, 3 trillion Guardian HP, 9 trillion Guardian armor, and then good mech attack, mech armor, mech HP. So that's going to help you out for crystals. Hopefully, Guardians are going to be good enough, good again with this. Who knows? But elemental attack, 10 trillion. Elemental HP and armor aren't such a big deal, but also lightning troop attack. So it's a double. If you have lightning troop, you get the 10 trillion and the 9 trillion. 19 trillion from this skill if you have it maxed. Of course, you're going to have to level them up a bunch. Yeah, you're going to have to level them up a bunch. And Dark Core troops, buffs for them. We've got Vicious Beast, going to buff your Astrals, going to buff your Mount attack. Impenetrable Numbers is a march size boost, and rally capacity, and elemental march size. Another cool one there, Touch a King, Disrupted Realm. So we must have a Disrupted Realm coming up soon because this guy buffs it, Nyx buffs it, so it's probably some Disrupted Realm thing coming up soon, I'm guessing. And more monster boosts. So yeah, they're definitely trying to make monsters the next thing. Also, it buffs your Mirror Nyx monster buffs. So if you have the Mirror Nyx, and that's another thing, is there's new man, they dropped so much on us, didn't they? There's new research in the university for the Mirror Nyx. Nyx. So we got Dark Troop buffs. Yeah, more Dark Troop buffs. Crown City, looks like City Salt, attack, armor, defense. And this one, some resistance. Okay. And last but not least, Mercenary attack with King of Lucis and Dark Elemental attack. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking like this is almost as big of a game changer as the new hero is, isn't he? Like this dude's pretty awesome. So hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on him without buying a bunch of packs. Yeah, so what else was I gonna... There's something else that came out. Oh, the gear. We got the new gear set. And yeah, so gear set bonuses way down here at the bottom. The Nyx Gear set. And if you get the whole complete set, buffs, warrior HP, warrior armor, warrior attack, pretty good buffs on that. Like, you know, not too bad, but the big thing, mech. So it's definitely going to be pretty important. Well, we'll see. We'll see how important it is, but for crystal battles to get this gear. But, you know, if you're buffing your mech quite a bit, 10 trillion mech attack, and that's just for the gear set. Also, the items on each gear piece buff stuff too. So, yeah, it looks very similar to some of the other gear. The 17% Dark Troop multipliers, the 6% cripple armor piercing attack resistance multipliers. The big difference on this gear set compared to like the Glocka and the Gilgamesh is the buffs right here are quite a bit bigger, like 10 times bigger or something like that, quite a bit bigger. And then they also have their own unique buffs, each gear piece. So the Order of Heroes for King Regus for crystal battles, kind of cool, and that is the helmet. Body armor has Order of Heroes Luna City Defense. So, yeah, getting this gear, getting kind of cool. You know, not the biggest numbers, but it's still quite a bit better than, you know, some of the other buffs we've seen on the gears down. You know, a lot of this unique gear buffs aren't very good, but that's okay. We've got Glocka for City Assaults. So if you have these guys active in the or assigned in the Order of Heroes, you'll get these buffs. If you have this gear piece at Legendary, of course, it's probably not quite as good at basic level 1, which is what you get, of course, if you're buying the packs and stuff. You get like the basic, and then you got to upgrade it. And I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody just how much the packs give you in terms of how far you can get the gear. So sorry about that. I was bugging people so much just to get what information I did already. My guess is you're probably not going to get much better than this one, than the blue from the packs, but that's just a complete guess. I have no idea. So just ignore I said anything there. The buffs here, Dark Troop attack with the hero, with the new hero. Okay, and this is a accessory down here. We've got Kings of Lucis, Dark Troop attack. And the Bracers is another accessory, so 2 different accessories, Blitz Drive in the Disrupted Realm. So yeah, I think we got this Disrupted Realm coming up pretty soon, I'm guessing. In which case, it's going to be nice to have all this gear and stuff, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll sit tight. Pretty good gear, but how much better is it than the Gilgamesh, than the Glocka? It's just a little bit better. It has like its own unique spin on it. Just a little bit better. I mean, the buffs are quite a bit better, but what makes this gear good is really the multipliers. And yeah, gear's not as big as a deal as it used to be. It used to be whatever gear you had was like a make or break. Like that was where a lot of your buffs came from, right when the game came out. If you had that Riveter gear, you had that legendary Sentinel gear, man, you could hold the crystal for a while. Like that's all you needed. Now it seems like it's more gems, it's more what troops you have, your research for the troops, all that kind of stuff. So I don't think this gear is really going to be like that big of a deal in the scheme of things. It's just a little bit more buffs here and there. A little bit more buffs. But it is kind of cool. I wonder how good mech would be if you have all this new stuff and you just send a march of mech troops. I wonder how good that would be. I want to see somebody do that. Hopefully I'll see some good crystal battles coming up. But yeah, pretty cool. I ain't going to complain. It's nice to see some new stuff coming out, even if it's, even if I'm probably not going to get it for a little bit. I don't think you have to get it. Like it's definitely going to help you out if you get it, but still, I think troop supplies are going to be the main thing. And I would almost rather have all that Power of Challengers troop supplies, assuming you have a lot of troop supplies. I would rather have all that research and the Power of Challengers mastery skill trees maxed for the troop supplies. I would rather have that probably than all the buffs in the world for dark troops. At least for now. Maybe when level 13 dark troops come out, they might be good enough to make dark troops great again. But I don't think all the buffs in the world are going to make dark troops, like just the core dark troops, very good. Even if you got like 50 trillion of everything, it's like, okay, maybe they're like a little bit better. They're still going to get smashed compared to the troop supplies, compared to the elementals, compared to the mercenary and the monster troops. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff that came out. I probably even forgot something. Let me look at this pack. So we've got the multiplier for the fish group, the fish, and they also give you some fish. 3 million Nyx medals, so that's maybe level 37 if you're just getting the one pack. That's 3 million, it could probably get you to level 37, 38, 37, somewhere in there. XP, he doesn't need much XP to level him so far, from what it sounds like. No MP carryover that I've seen, so if you're leveling him up, you got to do it kind of. You're probably going to skip like a bajillion levels, right? Like you're going to jump from like level 1 to probably when he starts using metals, to be honest. Crepera sigils. Okay, and there's the unlock rogue tokens. All right, 30,000. Was that enough to unlock it? You need 100,000. So you basically do have to get the 2 packs to get the free 2 packs to unlock it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So basically, don't buy a pack unless you're going to get 2. I guess that's the moral of the story here. Otherwise, just wait, because they're going to give you better deals than, like, there's going to be this. They're going to throw in this hero with like a ton of other good stuff just in 2-3 weeks from now. So, and you don't really need this to like stay competitive until then. I don't think anyway. We'll see, because most people aren't going to get them all the way to 100 right off the bat. A couple people will, and those are the people that are always kicking butt anyway. You also get 1 gear piece and basic crafting materials. I wonder if 160, that's probably enough to craft like the level 1, level 2 set of the whole gear. I'm guessing. I don't know. Don't listen to me, guys. Research tokens. Yeah, so you really do have to get 2 of these packs if you're going to... Like, you could get 1 for the unlock, but I would wait. If you're only going to get 1, just wait. They'll give you a better deal. They'll definitely give us a better deal in the future. So, yeah. Do you think Guardians are going to be good again? I hope so, man. I think I might even have some, because I accidentally... It might have been on my farm account. I accidentally... I was trying to get Juggernauts, and then I selected Guardians without paying any attention. Okay, yeah, maybe it was this one. 1.1 trillion Guardians. So anyways, we'll see if Guardians are good. That'd be kind of cool. I hope they're good again. I could train some level... It's so expensive to train these. Like, time-wise, it's like... Oh, that's so many days to get 100 million. If you want to get, like, an amount that matters, like a trillion, look how much time that's going to take, man. I tried to train some level 14 Juggernauts without really paying attention. 115 billion, and I'm never going to get these Juggernauts. My account's going to be... I'm going to quit this game well before I ever get these Juggernauts, because look at that. That's 100,000. That's 111 million days. Where on earth am I going to get 111 million days of luminous speed-ups? I'm going to have to wait a while, man. So I've got these 115 billion Juggernauts just... Sorry, guys. You guys are going to be training for the rest of your lives, man. You're going to die before you're done being trained to be a level 14 Juggernaut. I would love to get some level 14 Guardians if these Guardian buffs are good enough to make them useful. If not, I guess stick with the level 13s. You can still get those. New blog. What is it? Oh, so they... Man, I was waiting for this. I've been waiting for this because... Yeah, I was waiting for this for quite a while. It's finally out here. 90 trillion... What? 150 trillion... What? The bracers? What am I missing here? Max stats. 90... I wonder if that... Is that a typo? Are the bracers that good? Wow. Maybe Dark Troops... 150 trillion. Is that enough to make Core Troops good? Oh, that's the Blitz Drive. And Disrupted Realm buffs. Okay, Disrupted Realm. Hopefully this Disrupted Realm's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, these numbers look way more reasonable. Yeah, Disrupted Realm. There's so many different types of buffs now. But again, I'm actually kind of more excited about this third king of Lucis, the Creeper. Or the Creepa. The Crepera. I was pronouncing it wrong this whole video. Guardians, man. Make Guardians good. I want to use some Guardians. So we'll see what happens, guys. I hope you guys are taking it easy, having a good day. Yeah. Later, guys.